more than a decade, Street Smart has presented an honest look at the consequences of making poor choices to students and members of the communities they present to nationwide.
Street Smart is a dynamic program that was actually born of a necessity that we felt as firefighter paramedics. 1988, Vince Cesavoli and myself responding to car crashes and finding people injured and killed that didn't need to be, needlessly, due to underage drinking, driving while under the influence, getting in car crashes while not wearing their seatbelts, and those dangers associated with the poor choices. And we thought, if we could do something beforehand, other than the great job we can do after we've been there, that's what we need to do.
In 2001, Street Smart began a relationship with Anheuser-Busch and the wholesaler network, and the results have been astounding.
It's been a very fruitful relationship. We have a great rapport with the wholesalers. We enjoy working for them and imparting this message on their behalf. Basically, we have the message, but they're the vehicle to allow us to get into those markets in the schools and do the presentations. So we love the relationship we have with the wholesalers. It's been very good for us. It's been very good for the participants of the program. We've had tremendous growth. We've had about 750,000 students that we've reached so far due to the wholesalers getting us out there. So it's been wonderful.
Street Smart will have the ability to attract an even broader audience with the addition of a Spanish-speaking presentation. They will be able to reach students in areas and schools where Spanish is the primary language, a market largely unreached by the Anheuser-Busch Speakers Bureau until now.
Mostly it's for Hispanic communities, especially throughout the United States, because as we do the Street Smart presentation already throughout the U.S., but there's a lot of students that are in these Hispanic communities that aren't being reached because they solely speak Spanish.
Well, what we do is we show them pictures and share our stories as professionals, that what we see in our job profession, so that when it comes to that party or that situation where they're put, they can realize that there is another choice, and it's not to get in that car.
The content is the same. Of course, there's going to be some stuff that's going to be translated differently, and there may be some changes, but it's the same. In essence, it's the same message that we're getting out. That drugs are bad. The decisions that you make, seatbelt you should always put on. You should never get in a car with someone that's under the influence of drugs and alcohol, and you should never be drinking while you're underage as a minor. These are the decisions that we want them to learn about, and we want to give them the information to be able to make those proper decisions. And there really isn't anything like this in the Spanish community currently. So it's really exciting to be able to bring this to the Hispanic community.